Hello, welcome to UCLIQ Educational Series. Today we will be looking for initial steps to configure your platform as an advertiser or a partner network. The most important pieces initially to configure are your advertisers and your offers. Let's start with advertisers. We go to Manager panel, and there is a section inside the offers menu called advertisers. We have a bunch of advertisers here. This is our demo platform, but for sake of this educational video, we will configure a new one. In UCLIQ, advertiser can have several so-called accounts. Usually it's because they split their business towards working with different categories of offers or using different currencies. So in the simplest case, you will have just one advertiser account for an offer, for an advertiser. So there is no kind of entity such as advertiser per se or advertiser account. So advertiser basically is just a name, and the way group advertisers because advertiser itself doesn't carry any substance except um, simplicity or convenience to group advertiser accounts together. So let's create a new one. We click on new account. We select a name. Let's say test advertiser account one. And here we can select any of existing advertisers. And if you're creating a first account for new advertiser, you just click on one, test advertiser. Okay, and there is a field called advertiser node where you can put some information like contact information for this advertiser or their website or something like that. Okay. Next, we are selecting what traffic types this advertiser will accept. Let's say it's email and SEO. Okay, main currency. Advertiser can be, or rather, advertiser account can be configured with a main currency. This is a default currency in what their postbacks are treated. So you can specify any currency in a postback from advertiser, and uh, and it will be treated as such and converted to your main currency of the platform, which is something you select. Usually it's US dollar, but can be pretty much anything. But if you omit the field currency, this default or rather main currency will be used. So it's just for convenience basically. But usually in practice, advertiser will use only one currency per account, and that main reason for account. So it's like traffic types and the currency. So let's say it's US dollar. And we can select additional currencies if they're going to use it, but we're not going to do that. URL parameters is something you can omit, but it's just for sake of simplicity. When you create your offers, you will kind of use a template from here. URL parameters is basically all the parameters that your advertiser uses to uh, configure their offers, how you pass information to them, basically. It's not for passbacks, but rather for your offer links, basically advertiser links that you will use in your offer to pass data to them. For example, like click ID, like country or city, or something else, maybe some lead information, maybe some traffic information, sub account, like sub source, additional fields, things like that. So we will look into it further, but for now, we're going to omit it. And yeah, and we can put some note, for example, advertiser account may have specific support person assigned by an advertiser for this account. So you can put like information how to contact them and anything relevant. Okay. So now we have our test advertiser account set up. Let's open it again. What we see here, we see ID, we see a name, what advertiser it's assigned to, traffic types. We see some statistics like total sales here for this account is brand new, therefore it's zero. Main currency, additional currency, URL parameters, and very important information is API token. And this is a security token that is used by your advertiser, or rather you, when you're using their publisher panel or affiliate panel, where you configure your postbacks and offers and such at advertiser platform, at their platform. And basically, it's used in a postback advertiser sends to you, or rather to UCLIQ, to your instance of UCLIQ, basically your system, and is basically a security token. So its intention is to be very secretive, and you should never share it to anybody, never screenshot it. Otherwise, some publisher may start generating false postbacks, and before you code them, they may receive a payout. So it's for your security and protection. So security token, or rather API token, same, is assigned for a particular advertiser account. So for each advertiser account will be different. And what is very important here to see is we have a postback URL. As this is a template for a postback from advertiser to your platform to submit postbacks with conversion information. So you will have to replace some of the parameters. I will show you later. With parameters supplied by an advertiser. So all parameters in curly brackets, like sum, click ID, transaction ID, and so on and so forth. There is a list of them, are parameters that you have to replace with one used by your advertiser. For some advertisers, some of them will be exactly the same. For others, they will be different. And usually in advertiser panel um, or publisher panel at your advertiser somewhere where you can select configure offers and postbacks, you will have like full description of what parameter should you use, some examples, and so on and so forth. So for you don't configure postback, advertiser postback for any offer. You have it already pre-configured for your advertiser account. And this is something that we will use for every offer in this advertiser account. And usually that corresponds with a login to your advertiser platform. So this is probably you have to configure only once and not for every offer, but it can differ for different advertiser software. So advertiser account is ready, and next we will move on to setting up offers. Thank you, and see you soon.